It doesn't make any sense. Like, I think it's kind of silly. I also don't care as much about somebody's like personality. For like their sexuality and stuff like that. Like your friend's personality isn't gonna, it doesn't matter to me if they're gay or who they are. Like none of that matters to me unless, like, if you're bitching about it, if I'm like, oh my god, I hate that Sunbro always leaves his socks in the silverware drawer, and then the other person's like, oh my god, I have a friend that does that too. You're like, right? It's so annoying, and then you go into it, right? No, I realize that you don't think it's malicious, but it's silly, is what it is. Wait, what? Oh. Well, my friend works out. Like, it can be applied to a lot of other things too. None of those things make sense.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare. This is pretty rare. Those followers who attacked us all look like Kasane and Kyoka.
Does that mean that all the Togetsu followers are design children?
But like, when somebody uses it in like an argument or whatever, if they're talking about how they're not racist or whatever, and then they bring up the fact that proof is the fact that they have a black friend, that's really silly too. You know what I mean? Like, that's not malicious either, but it's just like, does that mean anything though?
Now die!
You took it down, Yurita.
If you know anyone that does that, next time they bring up a food, just be like, yo, I have a friend that likes macaroni.
Leave it to me! Not
Have them just be like, I don't. What?
leave it to me! Come on! You're mine!
Man, I want to talk about more petty things that grind my gears.
Doesn't look like anyone's following us. Maybe they gave up.
Looks like it, but stay on your guard.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Whoa, other reading closing in. It's a big one.
Dead ahead.
no, it's Oh, I remember this lab.
Now there are others?
Are you okay?
Not now. No. There's no way I can drink that.
Drink it.
I'm fine. I can fight.
It's not really relevant. Your family like that.
Leave it to me.
That ice is like armor. But my power might be able to melt it.
I must train more.
Here we go. Shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Yeah, that's a bit silly to be like, let me tell people that you're gay.
Come on.
My fault.
Here we go.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
You got this. I trust you.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Good. This is bad. You got the hang of this.
We can't lose.
Let's do this, Navi. Successfully reached Sheriff. Attack now.
I just. The only time I bring up like somebody else's sexuality is if I'm telling a story about like maybe stuff that they talk about. Does that make sense?
Just focus.
What if they told someone? They probably did. And we're like, and realized that, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Use my fire. I trust you.
We'll protect you.
You can do it.
I love how this guy's just running it up against him.
Come on.
I need this. The water is too strong to get in closer. You and you. Use my power to get inside the water. I hate getting my clothes wet. I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. This other sponges are as heavy as its size implies. It would be
It could also be relevant. Maybe somebody like, I'm not saying that this is what happened, But there's other scenarios where it could be relevant, like maybe they have somebody who has, you know, they're having some sort of turmoil that's specific to the experiences of a gay person, and then they know, then oh, my friend is gay, and here's what they said about this. They've been through this situation as well, and this is what they said about it. Like, that's hyper specific. But basically just saying, like, there's maybe scenarios that we're not thinking of or something. I don't know. Giving him a little bit of benefit of the doubt, but I don't know.
Target eliminated. And everyone's safe.
People are crazy.
How's your head? Don't strain yourself.
I'm better now. Sorry I made you worry.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us?
Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion. You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
And here I was thinking she wouldn't want to talk. Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good, that settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hino Mountain.
Roger that. See you then.
Sorry. I should have checked with you guys first.
You're the one Kasane is after. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But can you trust her?
I told you that she saved me in Togetsu. I think she had a reason for trying to kill me. So I want to talk to her.
Easy
What are you
peasy.
gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
Then I'll fight.
Okay, if you say so, Commander. Let's get down the mountain for now.
I'll beat her up.
If I'm right about how she sounded, we should be able to talk.
I'm a little worried about meeting up with Kasane. I mean, I hope we can talk to her, but...
I'm not just going along blindly, but it was your decision. I want to respect that.
yeah.
Cool name. Do you like Gemma? You seem like you would like Gemma. Gemma's like a total dad. And you're into those dads. What about him with this unicorn horn? He's an old man though. He's like 40, and he's like out of touch and stuff. And he's trying to learn how to cook.
They're here. It's all of Kasane platoon.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I
Yeah,
was
he's a
able
real
to
dilf.
rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Babe just takes you over, you
Kasane,
know?
you're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out. I tried to kill you because I was asked to. By you. 50 years in the future.
Me? 50 years in the future? What are you talking about?
I completely understand how you feel. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, there's no way I would have believed it either.
Do you remember when Captain Seto died on the Kunad Highway, and we saw that strange sight? My time travel power, the red strings, activated. Then we jumped 50 years into the future.
What? You went to the future?
Red strings. That's right. You said you have dreams about those.
It wasn't a dream. I have the ability to travel through time. A power called red strings. And Yuito, apparently you have the same power as well.
What? I know we both use psychokinesis, but that's not what you're saying.
It seems you understand these red strings a lot better than the rest of us. Just where did you get that knowledge? Was that from the future
Knowledge.
Yes, it was. We saw Yuito in the future. He told me quite a lot.
He also asked you to kill me.
Right. I'll tell you everything I learned in the future. That should answer everyone's questions.
Who should I ask first?
Who should I ask? Oh.
The thing
You.
that appears when the red strings are used is like a device to time travel. That's apparently what the Kunad Gate is. Normally, it appears only for an instant and disappears immediately, but this time it didn't go away. Left open like that, the gate will eventually swallow the world. It was really bad 50 years in the future.
In that world, the Kunad Gate was much bigger than it currently is here in our time. The end of the world. That's what it looked like. It seems that in that future, the gate had expanded so much that nothing could be done to stop it.
At first, none of us could believe what we had heard in the future. It was just too hard to swallow.
You find
We
it?
got
You
some news in
find something hard
Seiran,
to swallow there,
then a bunch
Kagero?
of stuff happened, and now we can pretty much believe it. But I have to admit, it's gotta be hard to believe just hearing it for the first time.
It was when Kasane used the red strings that the Kunad Gate opened. But when her power activated, it resonated with yours, Yuito. That's why the gate won't close. On top of that, the gate seems to be slowly expanding. And looking at the news we got from Seiran, it more or less matches up.
The power we both have is actually gravikinesis. It just looks like psychokinesis. When that gravikinesis becomes strong enough to travel through space and time, it's called red strings. I had no idea about that either. The Kunad Gate will disappear if Yuito dies. That's what future Yuito said.
That just can't be true.
It was already too late in the future, which is why he asked me that favor. He wanted me to kill you in the past, so the Kunad Gate could be eliminated before it got too large.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate. I've had a bad feeling since listening to that vision in Togetsu. I can't believe I was right.
So you knew.
Yeah.
You knew?
I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true.
I couldn't even kill myself.
The you in that time was great. And you right now is special too.
Whoa!
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me. How is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry. Alright, we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions. Especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka,
How's my brain?
are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in
Yes.
a while.
I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same. We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
You know, it's real
I
lame
hate to ask
and
this, but
stupid.
if she was one of the Togetsu followers.
Going into Splatoon match
Yes,
for loot
Kyoka was a
boxes.
spy. She was spying on Kasane.
You get
But
loot
that's not the
boxes?
case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough.
She just lusts
Though-
after her.
That's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her.
You can't buy them at all. Right.
If I trust
I guess
Kasane,
that's what keeps you playing.
then I trust the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Fuck, Shiden!
Hey, Kasane. If
Okay,
Kyoka is one of the design
throw him off a
children,
bridge.
Does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes. I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in
Oh,
Togetsu.
extrapolate. That was the word I kept
I
using.
remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it. And thank you.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
The rewards for a mode.
Yeah,
money
there
items.
is.
Clothes.
If you know
sometimes,
anything
right.
about humans
Okay.
coming from the
like
moon,
cosmetic.
I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
Oh, were they the ones who told
Wait.
us about the moon?
What he said is true?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
What do you mean, Kagura?
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Oh.
Kaguro, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kaguro?
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth, and then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything, but it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth, so those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They
Blow it
need to
all
make
up.
it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel power.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. Wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time.
That seems a bit odd.
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that, although it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran. If Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of us would have ever existed.
No, that's not right. We can't let them succeed. We're all here, trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
Yeah, you like the kid
You don't have to.
with two glasses?
If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not
It's
going
kinda
to
funny.
sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell.
6 eyes.
It's
He
been
just,
a long time
you
since
know,
I've seen him like this.
he lost the
So
one pair on his
please,
head, so he had to put on his other
trust
pair.
him.
Sugumi.
Sugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment.
She's so cute.
Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah. If Sugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
And if Yuito does, then I do too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays us.
Look, we're all friends now.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do. But it's too much for us to handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiran for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Let's do our best.
Hoorah! That was fun. That was a big lore dump that we already knew. But like, it's good to recap. There's a bit of lore in this game.
I didn't think we'd find out so much in Togetsu. This is all so unexpected.
All we did was go to Togetsu, but it felt like such a long journey.
Good work, everyone. That was a lot to take in.
It's a bit difficult to accept it all. But I'm glad we know now.
The world we normally see is so small, but our horizons have expanded. And now it's clear that there's another world out there.
I'm glad we're on better terms with Kasane, too. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, everyone. About the Kunad Gate.
More
How
stuff.
Your power is affecting it?
Oh, Haruka let me see Seiran's investigation into it, but the results were the same. At least we know it really is, well, getting bigger.
What if Yuito doesn't use his power? If he avoids combat, for instance?
No. I looked at the Kunad Gate investigation papers as well. At this point, I couldn't really find a link between Yuito's specific actions and the gate's expansion.
What? So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could say that just the existence of his power is affecting it. It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate will continue to expand as long as Yuito lives.
Right.
I am sorry for how that sounded, but it's probably best that you know since it does concern you.
No, I'm glad you told me. Nothing will change if I try to ignore it. If it's like you say, then I don't need to worry about staying out of fights, do I?
We do not know all the details about the Kunad Gate, but I think that is correct.
What are you thinking, Yuito?
I want to ask you all a favor.
Kill me, come on!
After
Do
hearing
it!
all that in Togetsu, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that killing me was the only option for us now. But there's still things I need to do. Things I need to learn. We can never say for certain that there is no other way unless we search for one. Just like we didn't know about the moon until we went to Togetsu, there might be a way to stop the gate that we don't know about yet. I'm sure Kasane had the same idea, and that's why she stopped trying to kill me. So, I want you to help me think of a way to get rid of the Kunad Gate.
You had me a little anxious for a moment. Of course we'll help you.
Gemma's right. That was the plan all along.
Don't forget about my info network. I'll find out even the most secret information.
This isn't just your problem. No matter what's going on with the world, you have to remember we're a team.
There has to
And
be.
I wanna fuck you.
And I know we'll find it if we look together. We have to save both you and the whole world.
She's so happy though.
You guys, I thought you'd say that, but I guess I was a little worried. So, thank you.
Yeah, the other group is like a bunch of misfits that are like slowly learning how to like work together. This group is like everyone's warm and fuzzy towards each other already.
Earth is going extinct. It's so much at once that my head is spinning. We have to understand it all, though, so we can keep moving forward.
I like her tails just sticking out of them thing. Pink drink bottle. Magazine Girl Quarterly. Other people actually do it too. Here, have a pink drink. Oh, don't you love just drinking in that pink?
Thanks.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol. Who remembers that? Is that just me? Am I old? You have a fucking drone.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you for the drone. That's no big deal. Oh, look at that, he's playing with his drone. Look at it go. Fun. Alright, Dad, I got some gifs. Heavy dumbbell.
Hey, I'm grateful.
Bam. Beefy man. Here, have your magazine, Girl Quarterly. It'd be really cool if we combined with the other group.
Thanks.
We have all the gifts from both groups combined. That'd be great. That's not going to be the case, though, but that'd be great.
Yubito, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what is it?
That white flower. The silent snowmelt. Something about it has me curious.
Did you find something out?
I'm not positive yet, but remember when we climbed Hino Mountain?
Yeah, it was cold there. Walking through the snow was tough too.
That mountain is the perfect place for the silent snowmelt to grow, I think.
You did say something about that flower blooming on cold mountains, didn't you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go
You're going to go where?
to Hino Mountain.
What?
You're going to Hino Mountain by yourself to look for that flower?
I won't just look for it. I'll bring it back. I will show you that flower.
No, that's way too dangerous.
She's
It's
so
a steep
cute.
mountain, and there are others there. I can't let you do it.
It's fine. I can fight. I've been fighting longer than you.
That's true, but going alone is a bit... Are you absolutely set on going?
Yes. Even if you try to stop me.
Nice.
You're kind of... No, you're really stubborn. All right, I'm going with you.
What? But...
It's no use. I'm going, even if you try to stop me.
Ooh, get her.
Okay, then we'll go together.
Yeah, to Hino Mountain.
I really need to reserve Metroid Dread so that I can hopefully get it on the day it comes out. Hopefully.
It's always so cold here. The flower we're looking for is probably higher up.
Yeah, We might have to go to the summit. This climate isn't its natural environment.
Okay, let's go to the summit then.
Cool name if you're still there. How do you feel about Sploon 3 so far?
Oh, that's our target. You pay. This isn't the right flower.
She's looking for the flower with her clairvoyance. Hey, you have to watch your step here.
I'm fine. You should be careful. There's a
Looks
rock
cool.
under the snow in front of you.
Do you play a lot of Sploon?
What? Whoa. Right. Thanks.
That one explodes. Don't get too close.
Oh, I went the wrong way. On and off, gotcha. I've never played Sploon.
Let's go. Let's go.
Got hooked again. Yeah, I liked your little inkling. It's pretty good. Especially his gun. His gun felt very sploony. Even with the little amount of pixels.
You can do it.
Got all your loot boxes. Wait, you're out of? What do you mean? You're like a daily limit? Oh my god, these guys are level 60. Splash-O-Matic is the name of the gun? What's your main? Oh. Gun.
Break its outer shell. Use psychokinesis. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
I can hit it! Come on!
There! You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Next.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
I got a lot of XP for that. Yeah. That's kind of silly. They scale the enemies in the level if you're outside of a mission. Not that I'm complaining, it's just kind of like they didn't scale anything else. You get the boxes in a mode called Salmos Run. Oh yeah, the Salmon Run or whatever. Wow. Wait, did you make it to the one box per 200 and then decide to stop?
Oh, I found it! A whole cluster of them.
Wow. Looks like you were right after all. So, where is it?
Close by. Wait. Oh no.
What? What do you see?
An other is walking near the flowers. It'll crush them.
Let's hurry.
Oh no, we have to save the flowers. It's like lunar tears.
No.
I guess we can't just shoo it away. Watch out. Here it comes. Get ready to fight.
Understood.
Sorry, we had to fight a another because
Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
fuck, can we because of flowers.
That must be its weak spot.
You got the hang of this. I need your eyes.
Use my fire!
We won't back down.
You lit that one up. Attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
We'll do this together. Lend you my strength.
Yeah.
For the last few times, I haven't had any of the doppel pools. Like, split on me. I don't understand.
That should do it. Are the flowers okay?
They were trampled. They're almost all crushed. If we had only found them sooner.
It looks like almost half of them are still fine to me.
I saw below the ground with my clairvoyance. The stems are broken and the roots are twisted. They're all hurt.
No way. Not even a single one survived?
Some are just weak. I think they'll recover. It will take time, though.
I see. Well, at least we saved them from being completely wiped out.
But I don't know what to do. I plan to bring the flowers
I got my
back
12
with
boxes.
me.
Will they just wilt if you bring them down from the mountain like this?
6 and 12 give you like
With the right
extra rarity.
nutrients, they'll be fine. I've thought about how to cultivate them, so I'm pretty confident. But the environment I'd be growing them in would be harsh for them. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do.
Do it.
You're such a kind person. Would you be opposed to the idea of just leaving these flowers here? This is the best environment for them, so they'll be healthy here.
Just grab like 2.
You like these flowers? Are you sure?
Just the fact that I was able to see them blooming makes me happy. And you worked hard for that to happen. So, what do you think?
If the flowers are happy, I don't want to ruin that.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah.
Hey, how come you wanted to bring
You're
the
a
flowers
hoarder.
back with you?
I'm the same way.
Huh? Oh, it's a rare flower, so I wanted to try to grow it myself.
I play Azure
So,
Lane and instead of
intellectual
like
curiosity then?
getting rid
Guess
of
you're like a botanist.
When I grow a new plant,
boats that I already
it's like
that I
I get a
don't
new
use,
friend. It makes me happy.
I just
I see.
expand my storage.
Well, now you have a long distance friend. We should come
I've
visit
got
the
like
flowers again.
300 different boat
Sure.
ladies in that game.
And
Was there another reason?
no, it's nothing.
Oh. Okay. There's obviously another reason. Now I really want to know what it is. But it's not like I can force her to tell me. Well, I'm sure she'll tell me eventually. We should get back to the hideout and get some rest.
She's so cute. But yeah, Azure Lane's just, it's a gotcha, right? So I I just I get duplicates all the time and have to sacrifice them and shit. I don't. I will kill weapons though, but like that's because I don't have enough shit to expand both the boat storage and the weapon storage. That would require money. She has to use a magnifying glass to see her plants. You being over here? Oh, okay. Alright, Dad, you don't have to bond. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Yuito, this is perfect. Will you accompany me to the gym?
I guess.
Yeah, sure. Are we lifting weights? If so, why don't we invite Gemma?
I'd like to keep it the two of us today. There is something I wish to confirm with you.
Whoa.
Okay. So, what do you want to confirm? This isn't like a strength test.
No, we are not here to train. I brought you here because there's no one around, making it perfect for us to talk alone.
Is something wrong?
Remember when we went to the old OSF hospital?
Yeah, that was a rough day.
Did you hear the researchers talking about my brother and me?
Oh, well,
You're as bad at lying as ever. So you know then, that my brother and I were duds.
I didn't know your brother was a
yeah.
dud.
I didn't say anything because
I
I
don't
thought it
remember
would
them
bother you.
saying that.
I see. Thank you for your concern.
He won't look at me. Maybe he didn't want me to know. How did you know that I knew?
After we returned to the hideout from the old OSF hospital, you told everyone that you were a dud. Your face changed when you looked at me. That made me believe that perhaps you knew.
Oh, you could see it on my face. Sorry.
Don't be. It
Hey, I've
was
got a friend
inevitable
who's a
that you would
dud.
Find out. I am curious, though. Why did you feel it was necessary to tell everyone that you were one? It's a handicap to be a dud in this world. I fail to see how that knowledge being public would help you.
Well, I didn't think that any of you would treat me differently just because I said I was a dud. And everyone reacted just like I thought they would. It made me realize there's a lot of good in my life. I don't think anyone would care if you told them.
I don't agree.
Luca.
Unlike you, I've lived knowing the burden of being a dud. I may be a Septentrion, but my power was implanted through experiments. I wasn't born with it. It could suddenly disappear one day. And when that happens, the public will turn on me. That's the fear I've always lived with. I can't just change and become carefree like you.
No matter what the public thinks, you're still Luca. You've been fighting in the OSF for so long. You work harder
My
than anyone
glasses.
else and achieved a lot. That won't change no
God
matter
damn.
what people say.
You are strong.
Also
Your
for
strength
Splatoon
lies in the
3,
fact that
I'm
you can
hyped
say
for the
that.
ink bow. I love bows.
But I am not like you.
That might be a
Or my
charge
brother.
weapon. That's like
I am not strong enough to fight against
maybe
the
one
tide.
that you have to charge up is what you're saying?
Luca,
This is who I am. Please, promise me. Please don't tell anyone that I am a dud.
okay. I promise I won't.
All right,
Thank
man.
you. And that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm going back now. I am counting on you.
Don't worry. I'll keep my promise.
All
You
right
looked
then,
worried.
keep your promise.
I know the secret he kept for so many years. Maybe me promising isn't enough. No. I just have to work to make sure he's not threatened. I'll keep my word, no matter what.
No matter what, other people won't keep their word.
Do you ever get tired of being a member of the OSF?
The reality is different from my ideal, but there's a lot I couldn't do if I wasn't here.
And that's true. You did choose to join us of your own will. I respect you for seeing the realities of the OSF and remaining unswayed.
Nice. Oh, my phone has an update and it's all about security. Oh boy. I got a squash racket. What do you mean? I got a squash racket.
I'd like to talk with you some more. I hope you feel the same way.
Of course. You know a lot of stuff, so it's fun talking to you.
Where the fuck's my... Oh, it's right there. I'm an idiot. Our team bond is higher, everybody. Bond.
I should get ready and make dinner. What should I cook? That scream. Was that Hanabi? What is it? Are you okay?
Was that Hannibal?
I'm okay, but I messed up.
Huh?
Is everyone all right? It's too dark to see anything.
Yes, no one's hurt, but the wall is burnt and the machine is broken.
What machine?
Something malfunctioned? There was a breaker around here somewhere.
I see. That's why the lights are out. I'm glad everyone is all right.
Hanabi? What happened?
I'm sorry. It was me. The thing appeared out of nowhere and scared me.
That thing?
I saw a black shadow scrambling up the wall. And then this bug came flying at my face and I panicked.
Yeah.
At your face. I don't think you needed to freak out so much, but let's see if we can fix it.
I'll take a look. Hanabi, can you give me some light with your flames?
Oh, yeah.
Looking at the hideout blueprint. Okay. This is here, which means... The line from the main power supply is burnt clean through. The mainframe won't work at all like this.
The mainframe. You gotta use the fucking mainframe term.
It means almost all
Oh,
the
good
machines
noodle.
in the
Yeah,
hideout
good noodle there,
shut
cool.
down.
Thanks for chilling.
The front door locked electronically, so the only way to get outside is to teleport.
Catch you around, man.
On top of that, we need to replace the part. I'll put in an order, but we won't have power tonight.
Thank you for handling this situation so quickly, Wataru. Please call me when you want to go outside.
I'll collect candles and things to light up the place. If that's not enough, I'll use my flames.
All right, then I'll get dinner ready. Let's work together to get through the night. It is kind of depressing to see everything in the refrigerator start to go bad, though. I'll use the most perishable things first. The vent fan isn't working either, so I shouldn't use gas.
Why is MiHoYo trending? Is it the
How's
birthday?
it going, Yuito? Can I help you with anything?
Thanks, Hanabi. I'm fine. I might ask you for some flame to cook with later.
Okay. It's only for one night, but it's still a lot to worry about, huh?
Yeah. It really shows you how much we rely on modern conveniences.
I'm back. Here you are, Yuito. I bought the water you requested.
Thanks, Luca.
That looks like
I
a bit
thought
of
tap
water.
water would be fine, but the filtration system is down. Was it heavy?
It was nothing. Now, I will fulfill Segumi's request next.
I'll go see Gemma and Tsugumi too. They said they were going to try and fix the power supply.
Oh, I'll go too. I've basically decided tonight's menu, and I'm curious to see what everyone else is doing.
Really? Let's go together then.
There should be a blue wire around here somewhere. Can you see it, Tsugumi?
The blue wire is more to the right, below your right ring finger.
This one? I can't get it.
Wait, I'll light it up. There.
Thanks. Okay. Now it's connected.
Can you fix the power supply? Wataru said a part needed to be replaced.
Everyone's mad about
I don't know
Genshin
yet.
Impact.
I'm trying to see if we can fix it with something here. But it might be hard for an amateur.
You look like you know what you're doing, though.
I had a lot of missions using electronics, but I don't know much about fixing them.
Wait, something's wrong. A spark. Gemma, get back!
What do you mean you saw the spark?
Yeah, we're fine. Gemma protected me. Thank you.
I should thank you.
Good.
Your warning saved us. It looks like I did something wrong. I guess it's dangerous to do it with nothing but superficial knowledge. Let's take a break.
All right. Oh, Yuito, watch your feet. You're about to step on Hanabi's toes.
Huh? Oh, sorry, Hanabi.
That's okay. It sure is hard being in the dark. I didn't realize you were standing so close. Hanabi,
Whoa.
your face is red. Are you okay? I'm fine. You sure are calm in this situation, Tsugumi.
I just touched his pee-pee.
Let me know if you need my eyes. I will. Now, I need to get to work. I'll go see Wataru next.
I guess she feels responsible for all this.
Just let her be until she calms down. I guess we should head back too. Lead the way, Tsugumi.
That was delicious. Yuito, that was a great meal for just throwing something together.
I kind of went all out. Your flame control really helped.
Yes, it was perfectly cooked. It also had a great nutritional...
Are you okay, Luca? It's getting a little cold.
The heater is off after all. You want a blanket?
This is a job for me. A small flame with a high temperature. How's that? Thanks, Hanabi. That's warm.
Yeah. It's different than a heater. It's sort of relaxing.
It is sort of strange, just like a campfire.
You're right. It was an accident, but it feels like a nice vacation.
Thanks, guys, for trying to make me feel better.
This is what teammates are for. In hindsight, it was training for how we handle unexpected situations.
It really was unexpected. I think it's a fault in the design for the entire hideout to run off one power supply.
Yeah, you're right. This is an evacuation shelter. It should be better equipped for emergency situations. If there was an independent backup power supply, it would have been no problem. But I couldn't find anything like that.
Wait, what does a backup power supply look like?
I guess it would look like that power supply. It would probably have a lot of switches, too.
I found one! Beneath the floor panel near the front door. I don't understand the makeup, but there are wires coming out of it.
Let's take a look.
Oh!
It seems our current problem is solved. Now we wait for proper repairs.
I can't believe it was something so easy. I completely overlooked this.
Why didn't the backup power supply
We're all upset
automatically
over nothing.
trigger? We're in the
It
super
was
future,
kind of fun,
and we
though.
have computers at work that have
It wasn't
redundant
easy,
power
but I
supplies.
feel like we all got closer.
We are always fighting, so we've never had a chance to come together to fix a problem peacefully like this.
We should all go camping once things calm down. Hanabi can make a fire and everything.
That sounds good. I'd love to go. You can leave the barbecue to me.
I suppose we should look for a good hiking course now, then.
No climbing steep mountain passes, okay? I'm more of an indoor type.
Perhaps you could use this opportunity to train yourself. I'll direct you. We can start right away.
No, I'm fine. Oh, right, Gemma, we should take a look at the hideout's wiring. It's bothering me.
Alright. It's been piquing my interest too.
Oh yeah, man!
I wonder what happened to that bug I saw.
If you didn't burn it up, it's probably hiding somewhere in the hideout.
Stop it, Yuito. It's okay. I found it and took care of it. The bug has been exterminated. Thanks, Tsugumi. I'll come to you if I find another one. Leave it to me.
It surprised me when it got dark all of a sudden. But I feel like it's even brighter in the hideout now. Okay, I'll clean up the dishes.
Maybe I should talk to Tsugumi.
Dear Lord. I'm trying to talk to Tsugumi, but her prompt wasn't appearing. But people are real pissed at Genshin. No, I kind of agree, though. Is this gonna be like a level, or is this gonna be pretty autopilot? I hope so. So, Genshin is having their 1-year anniversary, right? And yeah, 1 year happens. That's a pretty big deal. And so usually when gacha games have a 1-year anniversary, they give people stuff.
There you are, Yuito. Have you come to request a lesson from the master of fun?
They give people maybe a bunch of rolls, a bunch of summons.
So I felt bad ignoring you.
Or
so you say, but you know you're ready to learn. There's
they
no need
give
to be embarrassed.
people
Now, let's go to town.
like a good a good roll. Like, here's a guaranteed 5-star.
If you want to have fun, you have to enjoy it.
I showed up like you told me to. I just don't feel comfortable having fun when we have so many other matters to take care of.
Listen up. This isn't just hanging out. This is a well-prepared, essential lesson to save you from imminent disaster.
Disaster?
There's a limit to how long you can live being that stiff. The more serious you are, the bigger the damage when it all
But what they gave the community,
So, I'm not telling you to totally change, but some
they gave the
coaching on how to
community
loosen up a little will definitely do you some good.
1 roll.
Alright, you win. And I guess I do need a break.
Okay,
1
it's
gacha
decided
roll.
then. I'll show you all the best places in Seiran to have fun.
Huh? Hey, wait a second.
That's pretty bad. I'm
All
no
right, next
expert.
up, karaoke. What?
Karaoke?
Don't tell me you're tired already.
Ugh, I'm totally beat. You said all the best places, but I didn't actually think you dragged me all over town.
Oh, jeez. Let's sit down over there then.
I'm beat too, Kagero. Or not Kagero, Yuito. See,
Thank God. You really are used to this. You enjoy life, huh?
Heather wants to do
That's
yoga
because
after
it's a
this too, or
waste
at
to
least I
not
told her I
enjoy it.
wanted to do yoga after this
Maybe you're right.
because
Maybe I
she
should learn
wanted
how
to
to
do
be carefree
yoga in
like you.
general.
Well, it's not exactly being carefree.
I
And
don't
to be
know if she's
completely
gonna
honest
want
with
to do
you,
that.
life isn't really all it's cracked up to be. So, I enjoy life by escaping reality. I guess you could say it's a diversion to make me forget.
When you say it like that, it kind of makes it sound like today was a waste of time.
Sorry about that, but wasn't it a nice break?
I do feel a little loosened up.
Which means you need to escape reality sometimes. Especially someone like you who has to deal with a lot of problems.
What problems are you
It's the 7th anniversary of
You're trying to escape from something too.
the
There are many problems. I'm just the easygoing
Battlecats.
guy you know and love.
And
I really
they
doubt that. Immigrating from the moon and living for
gave a
2,000
few
years here on
polls.
Earth has
They
got
gave
to be
one
a roller
guaranteed
coaster of life.
Uber
I'm sure
poll.
you have a lot of memories, both good and bad. You must have a lot of stuff on your mind.
All right, enough about me already. We're here to relieve your stress today. Come on, next place.
Okay. He dodged the question. It's probably safe to assume that something really is bothering him. I can't even begin to imagine what kind of life he's lived. And I can't help but wonder what his true feelings are.
Fuel pool. Fuel pool. I'm getting real tired. I'm dying. He knows guitar. He knows how to be popular with the ladies with the guitar. Because I'm dying currently.